Can we start?
Yes, sir.
Others?
Yes, sir.
No, we are all in wait. Chalo, good. The first question: how is Kurosawa able to show the erosion of Desu's way of life? Shan. Shan.
So I think it's option C, by using 3 different time frames and shifting them.
What are the time frames and why is it mentioned? Batao. What are the time frames and where is it mentioned?
Oh, so it is mentioned in the first 4 lines.
Okay. The narrative of Desu Uzala is divided into 2 major sections and that deals with separate expeditions which Arsenivis conducts into useful. Her time frame is the prologue of life. Each of the important has different purpose, and by shifting them, Kurosawa will escape the encroachment and settlement of the wilderness and the consequent editions of Desu's life. Yes, okay. Shivangi, what's your answer? Shivangi?
Option A.
Shivangi, you feel option A by documenting the ebb and flow of modernization. Okay. And why do you feel so? Which part of the paragraph makes you feel so? Or the passage? Yes, Shivangi? Which part of the passage makes you feel so? Feel free to make mistakes. We all make mistakes here and we learn from it. There is no harm in making mistakes. There is no harm in going wrong. We all are here to learn. No one knows everything. None of us. So feel free. Why do you think it's option A? I'm audible, Shivangi? हाँ तो बताओ ना, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. आपको क्या लग रहा है क्यों ऑप्शन है, सही है गलत है, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. That's how we learn. Every one of us who are being joining the classes, they know it. That's how we operate. We make a lot of mistakes. No harm. बताओ, why do you feel it's option? Okay. Take your time.
कि मतलब आपको पैरा भी बताना पड़ेगा कौन से मतलब पैरा लाइन में आंसर है. मैं रीड करके पैसेज मुझे लगा तो मैंने आंसर टिक
This is the reason मैं आपको इसलिए हम लोग ये पूछ रहे हैं. The reason why we ask you this thing is because this entire thing is about, because this will help you to get out of the bias, right? So the main problem that we face when solving reading comprehension is we read something and we feel something, and on the basis of how we feel, we do the answer, right? It's not your problem. It's a common problem for all of us. That is why the ones who are regular to the class, they know it, that I once to say the answer, second thing I'll be asking them, why do you think this is the answer? Tell me which part of the passage makes you feel so. So that will force them to think that what are the part of the passage that is making me confirm that this is my answer. So once they try thinking in this part, that bias part, that feeling part goes out of the picture. Now you understand why I'm probing you so many times. Why do you feel so? Why do you feel so? Because the main bias that we get, that मुझे देखकर लगा कि ये होगा, we need to get out of this because it is absolutely reading and comprehending. The subject is reading comprehension, nothing outside of the passage. You have to read the passage and comprehend. So if you have to comprehend, there has to be something in the passage on the basis of which you comprehend. So once I force you to think that which part of the passage makes you think so, now we'll understand that if you have to say answer, I'll have to confident that which part of the passage is driving me to this answer. Then the mistake stress will be drastically falling down. Right, Shivangi? Right. Okay, Shampriti.
Yes, sir. It is option C.
You also feel it's C, and the reason? Same what Shan said or something different?
Yes. First paragraph, first 1 to 4 lines.
Okay, right. Rohan, you have something different to say?
No, sir. I also think it option C.
Correct. So all of you are correct on this. It's option C, and it's very clear from the first 3 lines, right? From the first 3 lines, if we see, it's very clear, right? So like Shivangi, this is how we will be solving it. Once we get the answer, we also have to know what are the part in the passage that is driving us. So I repeat the same thing. I keep on repeating it because this is the only thing that stops us from getting a correct answer. This is the only thing. We feel something and we do it and we get wrong. So from the next question onwards, you won't let your feelings to drive your answer. It should be absolutely hardcore area of the passage, their meaning and the answer. That's how we will be solving it, right? Thank you. Okay. The next part. Arsenivi's search for Desu's grave. Arsenivi's search for Desu's grave. Let me put it down. Yeah. Is a part of the beginning of the film. Symbolizes the end of the industrial society. Is misguided since the settlement is too low. Is too new. Symbolizes the rediscovery of modernity. Yes. Let's start from Rohan.
Sir, I think it's C.
You feel it's C? Why do you feel
Yes.
so? Which part of the passage makes you feel so?
Sir, paragraph 2, line number 5.
Paragraph
where
2,
the-
line number 5. Paragraph 2, I come down to paragraph 2, line number, yeah. We all see this from here.
No. I got the line wrong. I think the line that the driver replies that no one had died there. The settlement is too recent. That's why. So I think it is often see that it is misguided that since the settlement is too recent.
But I think that's anyways, let's hear from others. Yeah, let's read from Shampriti.
Yes, sir. I also think that it is option C, and because the paragraph 2, the line that the driver replies that no one had died there, the settlement is too recent. This words initiate the temporal rupture that the film studies.
Okay,
I think.
all right. Shivangi.
तो मेरा आंसर तो गलत है, मैंने तो ऑप्शन डी सेलेक्ट किया है.
अब किसी को पता नहीं है सही है क्या है गलत. Everyone is
Oh.
going there. I didn't say that they are correct. आपने option B किया. Yeah, and then tell us
D.
why you think of B for Bombay, right?
D for Delhi.
D for Delhi. Okay. Symbolizes the rediscovery of modernity. आपने ये क्यों select किया बताइए मुझे. You can be right. I'm not saying that is the wrong answer. आपने ये क्यों select किया बताइए. This is how you have to think, right? जैसे even if a right or wrong, there has to be a reason that why this is the answer, right? Okay. Shayan, what's your answer?
So I picked option A because according to the first paragraph, his search for Desu's grave happens right at the beginning, at the start of the film, in the prologue that is 1910, before it moves back to 1902 and 1907. And about why it cannot be option C, because I feel like this misguided thing is used here just to show the difference between the ancient time and the new industrial world. So yeah, that is why I chose option A.
Right. So we have 3 answer. Shivangi chooses option B, option D. Then we have Shompriti and Rohan going for option C, and we have Shan going from option A, right? So we have A, we have C, and we have D. Right? Now, let us see what the question exactly wants us to answer. Right? Arsinoe search for Decius' grave, and we have 4 answers. Is part of the beginning of the film, symbolizes the end of the industrial society, is misguided since settlement is too new, symbolizes the rediscovery of modernity, right? So, symbolizes the end of the industrial society. We can absolutely negate that because it is about the beginning of the industrial society, right? The entire passage is about the beginning of the industrial society, right? So, we can omit that part. Now, coming to option B, which Yachibanki has put up, symbolizes the rediscovery of modernity, right? There is no part mentioned where Desu's life in 1902 and 1997 was very modern, right? So that also goes out of the picture. Okay. Now we are left with 2 options. Option A is part of the beginning of the theme, and option C is misguided since the settlement is too new. Now, why this C candidates are opting for option C? There's a reason, right? There's a reason. There's a reason because, like, when we are unable to find the answers, what we do, we try to search for similarities, right? Similarity of words, similarity of verses in the passage, and that often drives us. I'm not saying that's correct, that's wrong, or that's correct, but that often drives us to select the options. We find something similar, repetition of words, repetition of context in the passage, and we pick it up from there, right? That's how human brain is supposed to work, right? Now let us see the entire passage. What the beginning of the film? Like, we have an option that say, is a part of the beginning of the film. Now let's see what the beginning of the film actually was, right? Let us start from there. The narrative of Death to Uzala is divided into 2 major sections in 1902 and 1907 that deal with separate expeditions which Arsinoe conducts into the Ussuri region. In addition, a third time frame forms a prologue to the film. In the 2 major sections, 1902, 1907, and in addition, there is a third time frame that forms a prologue. That comes a prologue. Each of the temporal time frame has a different focus, and by shifting them, Kurosawa is able to describe the encroachment of settlements upon the wilderness and the consequent erosion of Derusu's way of life. As the film opens, that erosion has already begun. The first image is a long shot of a huge forest, the trees piled upon one another by the effects of telephoto lens, so that the landscape becomes an abstraction and appears like a huge curtain of green. And the title informs us that the year is 1910. So the prologue of the film is also 1910. This is as late into the century as Kurosawa will go. After this prologue, the events of the film will transpire even further back in time and will be presented at Arsinoe's recollection. The character of Detsu Uzala is the heart of the film, his life the example that Kurosawa wishes to affirm. Yet the formal organization of the film works to close the subcircle that life by erecting a series of obstacles around it. The film itself is circular, opening and closing by Detsu's grave, thus selling up the character from the modern world to which Kurosawa once so desperately wanted to speak. The multiple time frames also work to maintain a separation between Detsu and the contemporary world. We must go further, even the truth to discover whom he was. But his narrative has yet another implication. It safeguards Detsu's urban world. With the film does result the narrative such a see. Now we again have the mention of the prologue. We know one thing, the prologue was the beginning of the film, right? We also the walk with the enormously evocative prologue. The camera tilts down to reveal pale trees littering the landscape, abandoned roads and houses outside that is being. Corsa cuts the medium shot. And in the midst of clearing, the gun disoriented, I posted in a wagon asking what is doing, so he's for rape. Now, can we say it is option A? Sampriti, Rohan, Shivangi.
Yes.
Here the question talks about the prologue. Here the question talks about the prologue, right? This is the prologue. The prologue time is 1910. Second inference. Third inference, we see an evocative prologue. And what is the evocative prologue? It's all about? It was him looking for a grave. Sampriti, Shivangi, and Rohan. Are we convinced that why A should be the correct answer?
Yes, sir.
We're convinced, right? Shivangi, you got it?
Yes, sir.
Rohan, any doubt?
No, sir.
Right. So A is the right answer. 23. The film celebrates Jesu's wisdom. Rohan.
Sir, I was a bit confused between C and D,
Okay.
but I will go with D.
Okay. We go with D. Serves to criticize the lack of understanding of nature in the pre-modern era. And why do you feel it's D?
Sir, number 123.
184. Hey, my bad. D. Through,
123.
yeah, my bad. D through Arsenevis, nostalgic, melancholy ruminations, right? And why do you feel it's D? Which part of the passage?
Sir, the third para from the third line, it says how hallucinations and dreams of Doshkaden are succeeded by nostalgic melancholy ruminations, yet by exploring the rumination, the film celebrates the timelessness of Desru's wisdom.
Right. Okay. A point again. Shivangi, what's your answer?
Sir, option D, last para.
Option D. Same what Rohan says, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sampriti?
Yes, sir. I also think it is option D, the second page, first line.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Shan?
Same answer, sir.
Right. So 123, it's all of you are correct. According to the passage, according to the author, the section of the film following the prologue serves to highlight the difficulties that Desu faces that eventually kills him, shows the difference in thinking between Arsenevi and Desu, shows the code by which Desu lives that allows him to survive his surroundings, serves to criticize the lack of understanding of nature in the pre-modern era. Yes, let's start with Samprit.
Yes, sir. I think it is option C.
Okay, which part makes you think so?
Second page, third line. The first
Second,
section of the film has two purposes: to describe the magnificence and inhuman vastness of
just hold,
nature.
just hold on. You feel second paragraph or second page?
Second page, third line.
Second page, third line. Yet by exploring.
The sentence starts from the first section of the film has two purposes.
Okay, yes.
And to describe the magnificent and inhuman vastness of nature and the delight of
Delineate.
code of
Delineate.
sorry, sir. The code of ethics by which their soul lives. This part.
So,
Yes, sir.
and the question is, the section of the film which following the prologue. Okay, so the higher difficulties, so to criticize, you're saying it's challenges surviving surroundings. Okay, right. Take it. Shivangi.
Sir, same. Last para, option C, the code of ethics.
Okay. Shan,
So same.
Rohan,
Yes, sir. I also think it is option C.
right. All on the good page. It's option C. 125. In a film, Kurosawa hints at Asanovi's reflective and sensitive nature. A, by showing him as not being derisive towards Tesu, unlike other soldiers, by showing him as being aloof from other soldiers, through shots of Asanovi writing his diary found by trees, all of the above. Yes, Shan.
So I think it's option D.
Okay, and why do you feel?
In the last paragraph, third line is mentioned.
In the last paragraph, third line it mentioned.
And
Which
from
part?
third line to the end.
Which part?
When there's a first appears from
Yeah,
here.
but Cinema Project does not share the online English when it does qualities. Okay, let's say it from Rohan.
Sir, I think it's D, because the third paragraph, all of the above points are being agreed.
126. All of you are correct on this. Yes, D is the right answer. 126. According to the author, which of the sentence about the film are correct? Okay, 125. Anyone had a different take on it?
Sir, please tell me 124 answer.
124. You missed. 124. It is C.
Okay.
Like you said, it's C. C is the correct answer. 125. Sampriti Shivangi. Do you have any other answer other than D?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Shivangi?
Option D.
B for Bombay?
D for Delhi.
B for that, right. 126. According to the author, which statements about the film is or are correct? The film makes its arguments circuitously. The film highlights the insularity of arsenic. The film begins with the absence of its main protagonist. None of the above. Yes, Shivangi.
Sir, option A.
A. Okay. And why you feel so? Which part?
Sir, early part. The film itself is circular.
Which part? Which paragraph? Batao.
Sir, wait a second.
Yes. In the meanwhile, Sampriti, you tell us what is your answer.
Yes, sir. I think it is option C.
C. Okay.
And yes, sir. And it is mentioned paragraph 3, the 3, first line. Kurosawa defines a world of the initial prologue upon a void, a missing presence. The grave is gone and brushed aside by the world rushing into modernism, and now the hunter exists only in Arsenivi's memories. I
Okay.
think it is option C.
Okay, good. Rohan,
Yes, sir. I also think it is option C because in the
why?
first part of the prologue, uh, Arsenevis is finding Desru's grave, and Desru is actually absent in the first part. So I think.
Okay. Okay. Shan.
So I was confused between option A and C, but I think it's option C.
Okay. Well, which part makes you choose for A?
So as someone had already mentioned, there was a
Shivangi.
line I cannot
Shivangi.
find it right now.
Yeah. Just find it out. Let us see why are we getting confused. Option A, you said. Which is the line? Tell me.
So first paragraph, ninth line, the film itself is circular.
Yes. Circular and circuitous. Is it the same thing?
Oh no, sir.
Shivangi?
Yes, sir.
See the area that I'm saying? The circular and circuitously. Right?
Yes, sir.
It is not the same thing, right? Circuitous means it's a track. So it's a track by which you're moving. The circular means where you start, you end at the same point. That's circular, single point, right? So both of them are separate words actually. Right, you agree? Yes, Shivangi, do you agree on this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In that case, option C is our correct answer, as Desu is the main protagonist, but the film begins with his absence. Right? Right? Anyone any doubt with this? Rohan, Champriti, you got it right. Shayan, any doubt? Shayan, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Shayan, now tell us from the start what are the correct answer.
So 121 is C,
Right?
then A,
Right?
then D,
Right?
C,
Right?
D again,
Right?
then C.
Correct. Just hold on while I share the next message. Check in the passage. Received?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Should we start?
Yes, sir.
Chance, Sampriti, Shreya, Shivangi.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Thanks. Why will Billie Holiday survive many who receive longer obituaries? Option A, because of her blue creations. Option B, because she was not as self-destructive as some other blue exponents. Because of a smooth and mellow voice. Because of the expressions of anger in her songs. Yes, Shreya. Share your answer. Shreya, Basu, we answer.
Sir, option A.
Sir, I think it's because of her blues creation.
Okay. Which part of the passage is Shivangi? Which part of the passage makes you feel is
Para
option A?
3, 11 or 14 lines.
Para 3, 14 line. This part you made? This is the part? Okay, I'm not sharing this with you. Right? This part you mean? The highlighted part?
Wait. Yes, sir.
This part.
The 11 to 14th line.
It starts with okay. Champriti.
Sir, what short of middle?
Mm-hmm. Okay, you're not audible clearly. Champriti.
Yes, sir. I think it is option B.
You feel it's option D. D for Delhi. What is the option D?
Sir,
Because of
B for
expression of
Bombay.
anger. B
sir,
for Bombay. Okay.
hello.
Yes.
Sir, sorry, mane, I was confused a bit. I think it's option B because of the she was not self-destructive. This B for Bombay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Champriti, which is the part that makes you feel it's B?
Yes, sir. It is paragraph 1.
Paragraph
And
1.
there is a line that mentioned there was no response to few people pursued self-destruction more wholeheartedly than she. And when the pursuit was attained, this lines shows that destruction was extreme, but still she left creation that outlived her, unlike others. I feel that's why it is option B.
Okay. Rohan.
Yes, sir. I also think option B, same reason.
Okay. Shayan.
Sir, I think it's option A.
The reason?
Because in the first paragraph, uh, it is mentioned that coarse, textured, sinuous, sensual, and unbearable sad noises, which gave her a sure corner of immortality. That means they are explaining her vocal technique or how she made those kind of musics. Ultimately, they're saying that her blues kept her immortal. So I think it's option A.
Okay. Those are the people already, like 44. Some of us tried to value today and otherwise taking comfort in the which sounded like a First of all, what are obituaries? Do anyone have an idea of the what? Obituary?
So the biography that is written after some artist
Correct.
is dead.
Correct. Absolutely correct. Right. So, why did Billie Holiday survive many who received longer obituaries? What does that mean? He survived means he's still being remembered, right? Now, there are many person who have received obituaries longer. And why did the obituary of Billie Holiday that survived those means that stayed with time, right? So, what can be the reasons? Because she was not self-destructive, her voice was not smooth and mellow, so that's gone, right? Expressions of anger, that's gone because there is an expression of sadness. So there's no doubt on C and D, right? We are lost between A and B. Because she was not self-destructive as other blue exponents, right? That is not the reason of immortality. Like Shan has correctly pointed out, our answers remains mentioned in this part. This summary. Is it good? Is it good? Are you convinced that why A is the correct answer? Shampriti, Shreya, Rohan, are we convinced why A should be the right answer? Shampriti, are we convinced?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir. Sir,
Shivang,
option A is the correct answer, right?
right.
Sir, I
Yes,
was
sir.
confused between A and B. That's why I firstly said A. Then
Correct.
I thought, ki, no, it would be B because of the passage. Like there
Hmm.
was mentioned
Right.
self-destruction.
Right. So in CAT, you can expect this sort of passages because one have to understand what the question is. The question asks, how did Billie Holidays it
Mm,
survived? How did it survive the obituary? There were many musicians who have received obituaries, but how did Billie Holiday's obituary survive? Right? And there is a mention
yes,
of
sir.
immortality. So that's how we
Sir,
should
what to do when like I'm confused between two options? Both
like.
seems
But
alike.
see, here there is a clear part of immortality that can guide you towards choosing the right option, right? In sentences, while you're lost up, the best thing is you to leave that question, right? Because if you leave that
Yes.
question, there is no negative mark. But if you put a
Okay.
wrong answer, there is a negative mark. So the best idea is to leave the question. Okay. Okay. Shivanki, you marked A, but now I hope you know why A is the right answer, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Rohan, convinced?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's move on to the next. 128. According to the author, if Billie Holiday had not died in her middle age, A, she would have gone on to make a further mark. She would have become even richer than what she was when she died. She would have led a rather ravaged existence. She would have led a rather comfortable existence. Yes, let's start with Rohan.
Sir, I think it is C.
You think it's C, and the reason?
Yes, sir, because in the second page,
Second
the
page.
second line, what sort of middle age would she have faced without the voice to earn hints at this point? That's all.
Okay, so Shan feels that even if she had lived for a bit more years, in option C, she would have led a rather ravaged existence. So it's better that she had left at the young age, right? That's what Rohan feels. Okay, Sompriti, your take.
Yes, sir. I'm I'm a bit confused between option C and option A.
She would have gone on to make a further remark. Okay, let me hear us. Let me hear why are you confused? What makes you think it's A and what makes you think it's C?
Because I think it option A, because there's line that little need to be said about her horrifying life. She didn't lack it, for she had flair and the honesty John Hammond to launch her the best musician. So I think that author implies her talent and opportunities would have been ensured further contribution, and it is, and then I think it is option C, because the line, what sort of middle age would have she have faced without boys to earn money for the drinks and fixes. So I'm a bit
Like,
confused between option
see,
A and C.
read the question carefully. According to the author, if Billie Holiday had not died in her middle age, if he had not died, right, what would have happened? Think
Yes,
again.
sir.
Think again.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
Let's say from Shivangi.
Yes, sir. Option C. Para
Why do
2.
para
2.
paragraph 2?
1 to 6 lines.
Which part? Which part? This part that I've highlighted. Is this the part you're talking about? What sort of middle age should have faced with the voice
Yes,
to earn
sir.
money? Okay. Okay. So Rohan and Shivangi is the same. Champriti is confused between two options, right?
No, sir.
Now it's
Can I answer?
yeah, you can please.
Yes. I think it is option C.
Okay.
The same line, the paragraph 2, and the line, what sort of middle age would have see this
Okay.
line.
Okay. So now Champriti, Rohan, and Shivangi, three of them feels it's C. Shreya, what's your take?
So same here, C.
C. Shan?
So it's the same, and I did it with the elimination method because the author could already see her decline in business, beauty, or music career before her
Mm-hmm.
death.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we could eliminate all the options A, B, and D.
Right, right. So all of you, Shreya, you have marked the same.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So all of you correct on this. It's C. It's C, and the area that you have chosen is absolutely right. Good. 129. Which of the following statements is not representative of the author's opinion? Billie Holiday had a unique brand of melody. Billie Holiday's voice can be compared to other singers in certain ways. Billie Holiday's voice had a ring of profound sorrow. Billie Holiday welcomed suffering in her profession and in her. Yes. Let's start with Shreya.
Sir, I have marked option B because, sir, throughout the passage, the author emphasizes that although her life was tragic and self-destructive, her voice was like very profound and incomparable. So I think it's option B.
But the B says can be compared.
Like
It's okay. It's not
his whole,
representative. Okay. You're saying it's not representative, so it cannot be compared, right?
yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. That's a way to think, right? Okay. Let's say what Shivangi thinks. Yes, Shivangi.
So option D.
D for Delhi.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And why do you feel so?
So para 3, 11th line.
Paragraph 3. Shivangi is very paragraph 1, and there's paragraph 2, there's paragraph 3. Okay. From here, little bit thinking about our love language is this way. This
No,
part you
sir.
said? This entire
No.
paragraph? You feel this part?
No.
Tell us. Okay. At the time you take thing. Shampriti?
Yes, sir. I think it is option D for Delhi.
Hmm.
And the second paragraph,
Hmm.
last line, suffering was her profession, but she didn't accept it. So she expressed suffering but never welcomed it, hence D is not true, I think.
Okay. Shan?
So I marked option A at first, but now after hearing their answers, I'm confused again. So I need time.
Ah, that's nice. Rohan,
Yes, sir. I also did option D.
why you think so?
So the same line, suffering was her profession, but she did not accept it. And in this option, it is said that she welcomes suffering. So it is this.
Right. So, as most of you got it, right? As she did not accept it, then Billie Holiday welcomed suffering in her professional and her personal life. That's, we talk about this part where it mentioned, like Shreya has said, yes. Nobody has sung basis songs, Poggi, from accidental combination between a physical submission, as of someone lying while watching his leg amputated, which as with plus into strange food. The anti-lynching poem which she turned into one particular song. Suffering was a profession, but she did not accept it, right? She did not accept it, hence you cannot welcome something which you do not accept. Hence, Shan, it will be option D, right? Right? Shivangi,
Yes, sir.
Shreya, Shampriti, Shan, everyone, you can raise if you have any doubt or you want to argue on this. But it is option C, because if you are not welcoming something, I mean, if you welcome something, you are bound to accept that, right? But here it says suffering was a profession, but she did not accept it. Hence, she did not welcome it, right? All of us agree. Why is option D? Agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shreya, you agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. 130. According to the passage, Billie Holiday was fortunate in all but one of the following ways. She was fortunate to be picked up young by an honest producer. She was fortunate to have the likes of Louis Armstrong and Bessie Smith accompany her. She was fortunate to possess the looks. She enjoyed success among the public and the connoisseur. Okay, that's interesting. Shine, you can start.
So I think it's option B,
Mhm.
because in the last para, third line,
Mhm.
like the people who accompanied her were notably Terry Wilson, Frankie Newton, and Lester Young. But they did not mention the other two.
Okay, interesting. Rohan,
Sir, I think B.
the thing is B. Okay,
Yes, sir.
same what Sean feels, right? Do you have a different reason or the same reason? Your reason is same as of Shine or different?
So there
Rohan,
is the line in
hmm.
which mentions Bessie Smith and Louis Armstrong. That line.
No, it's not mentioned. That's what Shan says. That is why he's going with D. See, you have to understand the question. Rohan, you're absolutely wrong on this. You have chosen this to be a correct answer, but the question says something else. According to the passage, Billie Holiday was fortunate in all but one. Means what? He was fortunate in all the points, but not in one of the points. I mean, in short, mark the incorrect option. But you have chosen B to be a correct option. Is it right? What I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I missed what the question.
Yes, yes, you got to be
Sir,
careful.
is it option C?
She was fortunate to possess the looks. No, it's true. It has been mentioned she was hauntingly beautiful in her younger age. Yes, Shreya? There's a mention of her beauty, that she was hauntingly beautiful in her tender age.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Shreya and Fan, you need to have a relook. Meanwhile, let us hear it from Shivangi. Yes, Shivangi.
Option B, last term.
Okay.
Same.
Same as Shan, what said, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sampriti?
Yes, sir. It is option B, same as science says, and that's why.
Correct, 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 correct. It's a very important and like I say, I keep on asking you people, why do you think an option is correct and read the question carefully, right? Like Shan has mentioned, Sampriti, Shivangi, they all have
Sir,
mentioned.
the correct option is option B, B for Bombay.
Yes, it's B because
Sir, I said B.
you said B, but your reasoning was absolutely not right. You
Oh,
said because there's a mention of Louis Strong and Bessie Smith. The answer is because there is a not mention of Louis Strong and Bessie Smith. That is why the answer is right. Come to this part. The boundless devotion of Celia Much and Mark Public says, okay, the best musician to accompany her was notably Teddy Wilson, Frankie Newton, and Lester Young. These are the singer. Louis Armstrong and Bessie Smith was not the singer who accompanied her. Right? That is why this is a wrong option. And that is why we're selecting it to be correct. Because Louis Armstrong and Bessie Smith has not mentioned in this part. Correct? Rohan,
yes,
got
sir.
it? You got it right? You accept? Why B is the correct answer?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Right, Shreya, you got it? Shreya, you got it? Why?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Shayan, just let walk us through all the correct answers of the passage.
127A,
Moral 7 is A.
128C,
It's C, she let ravage existence. Yes. 29.
129D,
D, welcome suffering in a profession and
and
an art
130
because,
is B.
yeah, absolutely correct. Right, class. But one part I'll just say that uh, we all are very attentive in the class. That's the positive part. And I really like it from the students. But one thing, like in a CAT exam, almost 2,500, I mean, 2,500,000 will be the number of aspirants. And the count of seats, if we remove the quotas and all, it's below 1,000 in the IIMs, if we say, right? So I'm slightly disappointed to see that you're not maintaining the Excel. Please maintain it. That will give you an idea to where you improve. And VRC with focus can fetch you 95 over percentile. You guys are on in track the way you're doing the answers, the way you're thinking, and the way you're attempting. Two things that need to pick up that cannot be done in the class. That is the speed. The speed you need to maintain, record, and improve. Without Excel, it's never going to happen. Period. You have to maintain an Excel, and like an athlete, you have to record your speed, your accuracy, your net score. That is not happening. But from the next class, I want to hear people doing it, right? Maybe I'll ask someone to share the screen and they should be able to do it, right? All of us on the same page? We will do it, right? Yes, no, not possible.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right. That's it. Maintain it, and you'll be awed and overjoyed with the result that will follow with the process. Right? Trust the process, the result will follow. Thank you. See you again.
Thank you, sir.